So before starting the video, I must say that yes, I, Eclipse Mon, saw an eclipse on Monday. I feel contractually obligated to say that. Hello everyone, I am Eclipse Mon. On March 1st, 2020, ASUS made a video theorizing which characters in Melee are viable, or in other words, capable of winning majors or super majors. Even though a lot of things have happened since that video, it is still a very good video that I still like to watch today. But then I got the idea of doing the same thing but with Smash Ultimate characters, because I really wanted to see how many characters out of Smash Ultimate's enormous roster are capable of winning big tournaments. Before watching this video, I greatly recommend watching ASMSUS video, not only because it's good, but because it is probably better at explaining the concept of viability than I ever could. It even gets updated thanks to a pinned comment, which is very neat. But now, let's get started. The first thing we need to do to find out which characters are viable is to see which characters have won a major or super major tournament. And of course, those characters should have won those tournaments without any secondaries, which for example means that Pelly's win in Vienna Challengers Arena 21 doesn't count as King Dedede major win, because Sonic was also used in several important sets during that tournament. So if we go by the most recent solo major wins, with the help of Liquipedia, here are all the characters that won majors throughout Ultimate's lifespan so far. Snake for Earth's win at Battle of BC6, Corin for Shazik's win at Cirque du Soleil 3, Fox for Light's win at the Invitational 2, Rob for Zomba's win at Genesis X, Mr. Game & Watch for Mia's win at Kowloon number 9 with Sumabato, Steve for Akula's win at Umebura SP10, Dizzy Kong for Tweak's win at Luminosity Makes Big Moves 2024, Sonic for Sonic's win at the Conbox IRL, Wario for Gluttony's win at Ultimate Fighting Arena 2023, Kazuya for Riddles' win at the Big House 10, Pyra and Mitra for MKO's win at Rise and Grind, Yoshi for Yoshidara's win at Meisuma Top number 8, Pokemon Trainer for Quid's win at Let's Make Big Moves 2022, Violet for MKO's win at Maiden State 2021, Sora for Zachary's win at Calgary B number 5, Pac-Man for T's win at Calgary B number 3, Zero Suit Samus for Mars's win at Genesis 7, Olimore for Shuton's win at EVO Japan 2020, Joker for MKO's win at 2GG Congo Saga, Pikachu for Isam's win at Glitch 7, Peach for Samsora's win at Shine 2019, and finally Pichu for Nayatono's win at Umebura SP3. Now that we made our list of major winners, we could decide that every single one of those characters are viable. However, there are some complications. Each of the wins that took place before the very end of 2021 can be considered obsolete in today's meta, not only due to how much the meta evolved, but the game itself as well, since not every character was released back then. It doesn't help that characters like Zero Suit Samus and especially Pichu were significantly nerfed since their last major win. As for Zachary's win with Sora at Calgary B number 5, it was made back when Sora literally just released in the game, and therefore we could argue that people didn't have enough knowledge of Sora yet to beat Zachary's Sora. Because of that, Sora, Pac-Man, Zero Suit Samus, Olimar, Joker, Pikachu, Peach, and Pichu are, for now, not considered viable. I say for now because the video is far from over yet. We might have found the characters that are without a doubt viable, due to having won majors that are recent enough to be considered, but we won't stop at the characters that have been proven to be viable. This is the moment of the video where we terrorize the characters capable of winning majors or super majors. The first character we will talk about is Cloud. Because the reason why Cloud hasn't won a major by himself is so freaking stupid that we might as well all agree that Cloud can win a major. You see, Spargo is a Cloud main and he won many majors. But he always used Pyra and Mitra during at least one match in all the majors he went to and win. However, during Watch the Throne 2023, he used Cloud in every single match in that tournament except for one match against Sonics that he didn't even won. So yeah, Cloud might as well already have won a super major because this is just really stupid. During his most important sets at King Con, MKO only used Joker, so we might as well consider Joker viable, even if you consider his many solo wins with Joker back in 2019 to be irrelevant. Similarly, Isam apparently used Mii Brawler at some point in Glitch 8.5, but from my research, the most important sets Isam has won were with solo Pikachu, and I can't even find the sets where Isam used Mii Brawler. Also, if I have to be perfectly honest, while I said some people could consider Pac-Man and Olimar's major win outdated, I am not one of those people, so I would say Olimar and Pac-Man are definitely viable. You can disagree with me if you want, but I am an optimist. In fact, you know what? Zero Suit Samus might have been nerfed since Genesis 7. It is still such an enormous tournament that even that win could be shown as proof that Zero Suit Samus is viable if you are optimistic enough, which I am. If we continue with our optimism, let's take a look at Bloom Forever's win at Vienna Challengers Arena 2022. Bloom mostly used Bayonetta throughout the tournament, but he also used a little bit of Pokemon Trainer and Mii Brawler. The Mii Brawler in particular being important for him to win against Natoryu and Abadango. However, if we consider the fact that we won't see Natoryu and Abadango every time in your bracket, we can assume that it would be possible for someone, whether it's Bloom or another cracked Bayonetta player like Lima or Tamapi Daifuku, more of him very soon, to win a major with solo Bayonetta. And for similar reasons, you could argue that Ko's win at CEO 2021 counts as proof that it is possible to win a major with solo Roy. And now, we are at perhaps the juiciest part of the video, the second places. Now we should look at some relevant second place finishes from other players with characters that never won a major, and see how close those players were at winning the World Tournament. The reason why I say this is the juiciest part of the video is because so far, the craziest character we considered viable are probably Zero Suit Samus and Violet, and even then, I don't think many people will lose sleep over me saying that those characters are capable of winning majors, even in today's meta. But now, things are about to get much crazier, and the list of viable characters in Ultimate will go a lot bigger. Muniz managed to get to a grand finals reset of a major twice now, with Peach, all the while having defeated several of the strongest players in the game, which is more than enough proof that Peach could win a major, even outside the 2019 meta. Raru got second with Luigi at round number 9, and even brought Mia to Game 5 in Grand Finals. So there is a possibility that Raru can win a major with Luigi. In case Bloom Forever's win with mostly Bayonetta isn't enough proof that Bayonetta can win a major, perhaps Tamapi Daifuku getting to a Game 5 reset in Delta 7 with solo Bayonetta will be enough for you. Both Siski and Quick got to grand finals of a major with Samus and or Dark Samus at some point, which could be seen as an indicator that Samus can win a major. Tabuz got second at Super Smash Con 2023, one of the biggest Smash Ultimate events ever, with mostly Rosalina and Luma. Daramigi got second at Meisuma top number 13 with solo Min Min. Asimo was ridiculously close to winning Old Core and Gariby number 9 among other events with solo Ryu. Jackal got second at Crown the 3rd with solo Wolf while defeating many amazing players. Kameme not only got second at Wave number 4 and Saibugeki number 13 with mostly Sora, but has also proven in other events that he can defeat nearly everyone with his Sora. I would be surprised to see someone win an event with Sora at some point. SkyJ got second at Collision 2023 with Incineroar only, losing to Riddles. A player he would later prove that he is indeed able to defeat several times. So yes, it is very reasonable to consider freaking Incineroar able to win major events. Kurama got to a Game 5 reset with Solo Mario at Port Priority 7. Now get ready for our marathon of surprisingly viable characters. Shirayuki got second at Meisuma top number 9 with Solo Inkling. Big D got second at Get On My Level 2022 with Solo Ice Climbers. Riddles got to Game 10 Grand Finals at CEO 2022, and to do so, he mostly used Terry throughout the tournament. Hero got to Game 5 Grand Finals reset with Solo Bowser at Meisuma top number 8. Now, the next few second places we will list are from older tournaments, so we do have to be a little optimistic, but none of this will stop me. I'm got second at Saibugeki number 8 with Solo Chic, bringing the winner Proloban M to Game 5. Fatality got second at Ultimate Wanted number 3 with Solo Captain Falcon. Komei got second at Evo Japan 2020 with Solo Shulk. And we probably left the craziest second place to mention for last. Brood got second at Omebura SP4 with freaking Solo Piranha Plant. Perhaps this second place is too old to be considered though, so for now, let's put a pin on that. And we might come back to it later. We are now at 23 viable characters, and here is the crazy part. We haven't even used 1% of my optimism yet. These were just the characters with the absolute biggest amount of proof that they can win a major or super major. But Isam Sauce didn't even need to restrict himself to second place finishes to determine that Yoshi or Samus were viable in Melee. So we can definitely go even further. To accelerate the process, let's take a look at the most recent Smash Ultimate official tier list and take a look at every character we didn't consider viable yet. So first, if we look at the A tier, I think it is very reasonable to say that Palutena and Lucina are viable, since they are ranked way higher on the tier list than other characters we already have considered to be viable, and have other proofs of how much potential they have to win a major. As for the B tier, most characters in that tier have shown great potential to win a major thanks to amazing reps for those characters that we aren't surprised to see in major top 8 whenever they show up. Tariq for Greninja, the trio of Tilde Masa and Matsunabe for Falco, Kid for Mi Brawler, many players with occasionally correct results that I am too lazy to name for Young Ling, Zachary for Pit and Dark Pit, Akakikusu and Beast Mode Paul for Hero, Takara for Ken, Sigma at level 1 for Toon Link, Gak for Ness, Peepnut for Mega Man, as well as Kamame back when he named the character, and Abadango and Metara for Meta Knight. The only exception is Sephiroth, who the biggest success comes from usage as secondaries instead of mains, and otherwise really show up in top 8. We'll keep a pin on Sephiroth though, in case we end up getting more optimistic. And next we have the C tier, and I do have a couple of characters to consider. Despite the enormous nerve Pichu has received, Natoryu definitely has shown how much potential Pichu can have with great results and impressive consistency. Lucario is kind of on the rise right now, with Gachipi and Armadillo getting absolutely ridiculous wins with the character. Jigglypuff got several great placements and amazing wins over top players, especially thanks to Bass Mage and Senra. Capitan Cito got amazing with Migunner. And let's not forget how many amazing wins and placements Torigori got with Banjo Kazooie. We'll probably get back to the C tier later on, but those are the characters I am the most confident to be considered viable. And you would think that we could stop there, but I'd argue that when we get to the D tier is when the truly fucked up shit begins. I guess Mia got pretty impressive win with Meat and Swordfire recently. Donkey Kong has shown great consistency from Chunky Kong and great peaks with Ikaru at Ultimate Fighting Arena 2022. And I still haven't forgot about Brood's second place at the 2019 Major with Piranha Plant. But that is not the craziest thing. At Meisuma top number 9, Tsumusuto got 3rd place, and the character he played throughout most of the tournament is freaking Dr. Mario. Yep, the character currently ranked at the bottom of D tier got 3rd at a major tournament. And with the optimism that I have given so far, I don't see why I wouldn't consider Dr. Mario to be a viable character to use in tournaments. This is when I realized that I now don't really have any reasons to hold back anymore. I mean, if Dr. Mario can win a major, I don't see why Sephiroth couldn't. I don't see why Chrom couldn't. I don't see why Lucas and Link couldn't, especially when I think those two characters are severely underrated. Piranha Plant's second place at a major has no reason to be considered outdated at this point. With my optimism reaching full effect, the only characters I don't consider to be viable now are Ike, Zelda, since they are the D tier characters with the least results that demonstrates their potential, as well as all the characters in E tier. Even then, remember when I said Pili won Vienna Challengers Arena 2021 party with King Dedede, but used Sonic in too many sets to consider this as a King Dedede win? Well, at the point we are at the video now, this major win with King Dedede, even with the help of Sonic, is very impressive and shows how much potential King Dedede has to win a major someday. Way more than any characters we have left. So, at the end of all this, I say the only unviable characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate are Ike, Zelda, King K. Rool, Little Mac, and of course Ganondorf. Despite that, if one of you guys argued those characters are actually viable, I would totally understand why. The balance of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate truly is at another level after all. And this video probably allowed me to show it all to you. And maybe in the future, all the characters I theorize to be able to win majors will finally be able to do it. Only time will tell. And you, which characters do you think are viable in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments. Until next time, I am Eclipsemon and I wish you a good day, or night, or anything else.